rich, instead of treating them with self-centered, disdainful pride, you should serve the poor. Beware of the paths of destruction. Fear the Lord. Be righteous. Do not fall in worship before the creation of God. Turn wholly and solely to him, so that you lose interest in this world. Become entirely his, living wholly for his will and pleasure, for his sweet sake, hating everything impure and sinful. For indeed he is holy. Every morning should be a witness for you that you spent the night with righteousness, and every evening should be a witness for you that you went through the day with fear of God in your heart. Do not fear the curses the world might heap on you. Such curses melt in the air like smoke. They cannot turn day into night. What you should be afraid of is the curse that comes from God, which totally uproots from both the worlds those on whom it falls. You cannot save yourselves with hypocrisy and pretense, because your God, who is your Lord, can see to the innermost depths of your being. How then can you hope to deceive him? Therefore strengthen yourself and cleanse yourself to become pure and precious without a particle of dross anywhere in your being, or if there be any such, it will take away your light. And if any corner of your heart there be pride, empty pretense, hypocrisy, vanity, love of self, or laziness of disposition, you do not amount to anything acceptable in the sight of the Lord. Take care that on the basis of a thing or two, which you think you have accomplished, you do not fall into the delusion that you have done all that needed to be done. For God desires that your entire life, your whole being, should undergo a deep and thorough revolution. Indeed, he demands from you that you accept a death after which he would have given you another life. Immediately compose all your differences and make peace among yourselves. Forgive the transgressions of your brothers, for indeed he is evil who is not willing to make peace with his brother. He would be cut off, for he tries to create disruption. Leave off vanity and emphasis on self and all mutual resentments, all unpleasantness. Though truthful and justified in your stand, be humble in your demeanor as though you were in the wrong, so that you yourself should be treated with forgiveness. Leave off everything which fattens your vanity, for the door you have been invited to enter is not one that would admit a fat person. How unfortunate is the man who fails to yield belief to things, coming from the mouth of God, which I have stated to you. If at all you desire that God in heaven be pleased with you, hasten to become one among yourselves, as though you were brothers born of the same mother. Only he is most honored among you who forgives the transgressions of his brother, and unfortunate is he who remains obdurate and does not forgive. He is not part of me, and he has no share with me. Remain in great fear of the curse of God, for he is holy, intensely jealous, and particular in his holiness. An evildoer cannot win nearness to him. No one who is proud can win his nearness, nor the oppressor and unjust, nor one who is dishonest, nor anyone who is not jealous for his name. Those who fall on worldly benefits like dogs or ants, or vultures falling blindly on carrion, those who have only sought comfort in life, they cannot win nearness to him. Every impure eye remains far removed from him. Every impure heart remains unaware of him. For him, whoever lives in fire shall be saved from the flames. He who weeps for his sake shall be made happy, full of laughter and jubilance. He who breaks away from this world for his sake shall find him. With the deepest sincerity of heart, with a steadfast strength, and strive to become the friends of God, so that he too should become your friend. Show mercy to your subordinates. Be kind to your spouses and to your brethren who are poor, so that in heaven you too will be received with mercy. You really and truly become his, so that he too should be yours. This world is a place of thousands of evils, tribulations and trials. In all sincerity and steadfastness of heart catch hold of God, so that he keeps these evils, tribulations and trials away from you. No evil and no distress takes its birth on this earth without a decree from heaven to that effect, and no distress is lifted until mercy descends from heaven. Therefore wisdom on your part lies in this, that you take firm hold of the root, without worrying about the branches. It is not forbidden unto you to have recourse to remedies or plan with human endeavor. What is forbidden is that you place your entire reliance on them. In all circumstances, it is God's will that will be done, and for one who has the power to take his stand on this point, the position of faith in and reliance on God is the best of all positions. Those who do honor to the Holy Quran shall be honored in heaven. For you, another very essential teaching is this, that you do not leave the Holy Quran like a book that has been forsaken, since it is therein and nowhere else that your life lies. Those who do honor to this holy book shall be honored in heaven. Those who will hold the Holy Quran superior to every tradition and every other saying shall be given preference in heaven. For mankind now, all over the surface of the earth, there is no book except the Holy Quran. For the sons of man there is no messenger and no mediator except Muhammad, may peace and blessings of God be upon him. So strive that you cherish the purest love for this prophet of power and glory, giving no one else any kind of preference over him, so that you be put down in heaven as those who have been saved. And very clearly bear in mind that salvation is not something that you experience in the life after death. The real and true salvation is only that which shows its light in this very life. Who is saved? Only he who maintains a firm faith that the living God is a reality, and that Muhammad, peace and blessings of God be upon him, is the mediator between him and mankind. That under the skies there is no one equal to him in rank and elevation, nor any book to rival the Holy Quran. That for no one else did God wish that he should live forever, but for this blessed prophet he did so wish. That to keep him alive forever he laid the foundation for continuing the benefit of his Sharia and his spiritual blessings to the day of resurrection. And at long last, from the flow of his spiritual benefits for mankind, he sent the promised Messiah to this world, whose advent was indispensable for the completion of structure of Islam. For it was necessary that this world should not come to an end before the movement of Muhammad was given the color of the spiritual Messiah, the same as was given to the movement of Moses. This is what the following verse of the Holy Quran points to, namely, اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. Moses received the treasure which had been lost by the earlier ages, and Muhammad received the treasure which the movement of Moses had been unfortunate enough to lose. Now the movement of Muhammad stands in the place of the movement of Moses. But such then grandeur, the like of Moses exceeds him 1,000 times, while the like of the Messiah in the movement of Muhammad excels Jesus by 1,000 measures. And not only did the promised Messiah of the Muhammadi movement came, in terms of time, exactly in the 14th century after the Holy Prophet, as Jesus had appeared 14 centuries after Moses, he also came at a time when the conditions of the Muslims of the day was identical with the Jews of the time of Jesus. Therefore, I am that promised Messiah, and no one else. Whoever enters into sincere bath with me and becomes my follower from the bottom of his heart, as to be engrossed in his obedience to me, as to forsake all of his personal aims and intentions, he alone is the one for whom in these days of great distress my soul shall desire to intercede. So all ye people counted as members of my community. In heaven you shall be counted members of my following only when in truth you actually begin to advance on the paths of righteousness. Offer your 5 daily obligatory prayers with such concentration and awe of mind as though you were seeing God in front of you with your physical eyes. Observe the days of fasting for the sake of God in full sincerity. All among you who are liable for zakat should never fail to discharge this important obligation. And those on whom the pilgrimage to Mecca has become obligatory, without any obstacle standing in the way, should duly undertake that blessed journey.